And so we start our adventure to the Yosemite and Sequoia National Parks. Our first stop is Yosemite, the park closest to my heart that I have dreamt of visiting for years, and now I get to live not far from it. About 10 million years ago, the Sierra Nevada was uplifted, then tilted to form deep, narrow canyons that are now a Yosemite Valley that attracts millions of visitors yearly. There are more than 800 miles for hikers to explore, and the mountains keep on growing, but we only see a few spots this time. As we're getting greeted by this charming group of deer, we're reaching the tunnel view of the Yosemite Valley. We'll see the sun setting on El Capitan, Half Dome, and Bridal Veil Fall. As John Muir said, the mountains are calling and I must go. And here we are. So we arrive to our treehouse cabin in the woods. It's a small and cozy house. The smell of firewood is in the air. The floors are squeaky, and it's full of charming antique decor and trinkets that are so nostalgic. So let's get warmed up by the fire, and I'll just shuffle some cards. They have Yosemite images, and hopefully the sounds of me turning them and shuffling will make us sleepy. Here's a cup of morning hot tea with lemon to wake up our senses. And now it's time to go explore. We'll watch the clouds roll into the valley as the snowstorm arrives. It's muggy, but also very mysterious. The Yosemite Valley has awe-inspiring rock formations, towering sheer cliffs stripped with ribbons of flowing waterfalls. Yosemite Falls is the highest waterfall in North America at 2,425 feet tall. Unfortunately, we won't be able to visit it today because of the weather, but you can hear its roar echoed throughout the park. While by myself on this mountain, I can feel what John Muir meant by keep close to nature's heart and break clear away once in a while and climb a mountain or spend a week in the woods. Wash your spirit clean. can playfully trace these heels, pretending like they're smaller than they are. It started snowing, and snow covered the mountains around us with a white blanket. I love the silence during the snowfall. Every sound is muffled and it's somehow more soothing to the ears, isn't it? Now we arrive to the Bridal Veil Fall. It's famous for the mist that resembles a bridal veil with each breeze. In winter, it creates its own snow showers and ice castles around itself. These cathedral rocks and spires tower 2,000 feet over the valley and have very interesting formations of cliffs and pinnacles resembling a real cathedral. Now let's leave the cool outside and get warm and cozy by the fire inside. My fingers feel tingly when they warm up from the heat. And we'll have some wine and listen to the peaceful crackles and pops of the wood burning. Sitting by the fire when it's cold out is one of the most relaxing activities. The flickering light, warmth, smell of campfire makes us feel safe and protected. From childhood, I always loved poking sticks and putting pine cones into the fire. And then I would just sit and watch them burn into fiery skeletons, and it's so satisfying. It makes me sleepy. Thank you for spending this evening with me. A crisp new morning is here. The air is so still after the snowfall. Such freshness, lightness in the air. But we say goodbye to the Yosemite Park today. We'll take in the last views above the clouds of it as we now head to the Sequoia National Park. And here's our beautifully crafted house that we'll be staying in. I love all the bedroom colors and bathroom colors and lilacs and lavender hues. It makes it feel like you're in a spa. But here's the main reason we're staying here, and it's this terrific view. This is a small town named Three Rivers that is a gateway to Sequoia and Kings Canyon Park. And this little curious hummingbird is welcoming us with its screechy songs and little sassy attitude. He must be guarding these juicy orange trees. This town is surrounded by Sierra Nevada mountains and Kaweah River. This river is fed primarily by the snowmelt that begins at the top of Sequoia National Park. So this is a snowmelt. It's quite soothing to watch it flow like that. The day's rush is over. The full moon has lit up the sky. And we now can relax by the fire once more. I've prepared some guides for us to go through. Let me show you. So let's browse through this paper. And here's a map of our location, right there, seeing the square. And also I have this little brochure that we'll be using a lot tomorrow. Just some markings and such. I can't wait to see the sequoia trees tomorrow. Look at a comparison between the pine trees and sequoia trees. And so I'll just look for more trails for us to explore, okay? And you're welcome to lean back as I just gonna rummage through this. Okay? So let's see. The new day's born. Let's go explore. We're stopping to look at the fascinating views of snowy granite spires off the Castle Rocks. It's quite quite a unique climbing area. And now we're entering the land of the peaceful giants. They stand out within the forest, don't they? This park was the second national park established by President Roosevelt, and it was in order to protect sequoias from logging. Sequoia tree can live up to 3,000 years, but can only grow between elevations of 5,000 and 7,000 feet. So, how about we meet one up close? Hello, sequoia tree. Did you know that their bark can grow up to 3 feet thick? The presence of tannic acids make them incredibly hardy. They resist rotting insects and fire. Sequoias are not only the largest living trees, they are the largest living organisms by volume on the planet. And I can't believe that I got the privilege to meet them in person. I've dreamt of it my whole adult life, so I'm very excited. And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. The 3 topmost largest trees on planet live in this park. Let's meet the largest tree in the world. His name is General Sherman. He is 2,200 years old, weighs 2.7 million pounds. He is 275 feet tall, boasting a total of 52,500 cubic feet. And some of his branches are almost 7 feet in diameter. It's hard to comprehend, isn't it? Now we'll get to climb the Mora Rock. It is a must climb for everyone. The views are outstanding. So we'll spend a moment here and take in this scenery of Kings Canyon. In the Museum of Giants, we learned that, unlike many trees, sequoias thrive on forest fires. Their cones can stay closed for up to 20 years, and fire helps to open them up and release the seed into the ashes, which then serves as a fertilizer. They only collapse from wind or heavy snow. Here ends my forever memorable first High Sierra excursion. I have crossed the range of light, surely the brightest and best of all the Lord has built. And rejoicing in its glory, I gladly, gratefully, hopefully pray I may see it again. And so our journey ends, but it will stay with us forever. And I thank you for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed it.